So, I just had a very interesting encounter. So, for some context, this morning I was volunteering and I was sweating. There was no AC where I was volunteering. So, I put on a little makeup, a little something, and it's sweat, it's running. And I left there, looked in the mirror, and I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling all that cute. I'm not feeling like my cutest. Like y'all know when you feeling cute and you could do anything. But I looked in the mirror and I was like, I don't know. So I was feeling a little self-conscious. I'm like, oh, I look a little lived in. And I went into this coffee shop. The coffee shop was the Latin name translated into English to peace and blessings. And I went to get a matcha because I had to do some work. And I went to the bathroom and I got my matcha and then I took my seat. And the person behind me, he said, "Hi, excuse me. Hi, excuse me. Hi, excuse me." And then I turned around and he was like, "I really like your spirit." He's like, "I know you're a believer. I hope you have a blessed day." And there was something about that was just so sweet. It was something about that where I knew that God spoke through this man, where I was so preoccupied with like, girl, your makeup ain't the cutest right now. Girl, you a little lived in, you sweaty from volunteering this morning. And this person said, "I like your spirit." And I was just thinking about that because right before I entered that coffee shop, I prayed for all of the unhoused people that I interacted with this morning. And I entered and there was an aroma. There was a fragrance. He could tell the spirit that was living inside of me. And while I was preoccupied with the outside, God was like, I don't look at the outer appearance. I'm not preoccupied about that. My light, my spirit is shining through you, and that's all that matters to me. I mean, of course, God cares about how I look too, But that really ministered to me today. And it just hit me. It was like, psh, you're preoccupied with the wrong thing, sis. But it also talked to me about, like, he was able to sense the fruit of time that I didn't spend around him. He could sense the Holy Spirit from me through time that I spent in prayer, through time that I probably spent fasting, through time that I spent in worship. All of that happened in the private, in the back end, hours, years, months, all those things. But he could sense it when I walked into that place. And so I just wonder, what can people sense when you walk into a room? Are they sensing the Holy Spirit? Are they sensing something else? Just food for thought.